Hi there, luxury watch lovers. In this channel, I cover the background, fundamental design features, and things to consider before buying the watch. If you have a luxury watch that you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments below. In today's video, we're going to cover the Omega Seamaster Diver 300M. We're going to focus on the newer version, which has a white dial and black ceramic bezel. One of the reasons users are likely to find this impressive is that it is unusual to find a diver with a white dial. Having said that, it is truly an appealing and fun combination that is worth considering. It may surprise you to learn that the Seamaster did not begin life as a dive watch. Instead, it was marketed as a robust dress watch for the active gentleman. The first models, released in 1948 to commemorate Omega's 100th anniversary, were only water resistant to 60 meters. Omega's Seamaster is well recognized as the company's diving and water sports watch. It's even been dubbed the James Bond watch by some. The Seamaster, on the other hand, has a lot to offer besides just one style. It's Omega's most diverse and lengthiest watch line. 4 years later, Omega released the Seamaster 300M in 1957. The watch is now regarded as the blueprint for the modern dive watch. The Seamaster 300M was introduced as part of the Master Trilogy in 1957. This included the Speedmaster and Railmaster as well, and it is not an exaggeration to say that an icon was born. 3, in fact. They definitely upped their game over previous dress versions by enlarging the case size. A larger diameter was required for better underwater legibility. The white dial was replaced with a black dial. The hour hand now has a broad arrow. The enlarged indexes were defined by a luminescent radium material. It also filled the time hands and added a dot to the hour mark on the bidirectional rotatable bezel. Omega created the hippocampus seahorse insignia to reinforce its diving heritage. It was inspired by a painting of Neptune riding a chariot drawn by the hippocampus. Since then, the embossed symbol on the case back has become a globally recognized trademark. An interesting fact is that the Seamaster 300 had a 200-meter water resistance rating, equal to the Rolex Submariner. But according to legend, the rating was created due to the limitations of Omega's testing equipment, which was the best that could be found at the time. Omega believed its dive watch could go to greater depths, hence the 300 in the name. So, what are the most important design features? Well, Omega has gone a little bigger than earlier models with a steel casing of 42mm in diameter and 13.5mm in height. We're looking at a lug-to-lug of 50mm and a 20mm distance between the lugs, which has a balanced, polished and brushed finish surface. It has a water resistance of up to 300 meters and a helium escape valve for all our dive-hard fans. The Seamaster 300M has a COSC and METAS certified in-house movement with its Omega 8800 caliber, allowing for up to 55 hours of power reserve. The shiny ceramic unidirectional bezel definitely stands out, complete with an appealing domed sapphire crystal. It has a snazzy screw-down crown and is fully resourceful, letting us know the hour, minutes, seconds, and date. And its white superluminova lets you tell the time even in the dark. Once removing the watch using a handy push-glide lock clasp, you immediately greet the striking backing case made of sapphire crystal. We are looking at a wide price range of between $4,400 to about $13,400. Here are things to consider before buying an Omega Seamaster 300M. Starting with number 1, a well-crafted case design. The Omega Seamaster 300M 42mm case is adorned with tapered lugs, a helium escape valve, a transparent case back, a screw-in crown and a unidirectional rotating ceramic bezel. One of the best features of Omega cases is that the metal parts are not only tapered but also curved into giving them an even slimmer appearance. The Seamaster case has a stunning finish as well. There's a perfect mix of brushed and polished finishes that reflect light in all the right places. It's nice to see that Omega used a clear case back to highlight the stunning in-house caliber 8800 movements. The case's bezel rotation tactically is a significant improvement over the previous model Seamaster 300M. A ceramic inlay is found inside the bezel, which, in addition to black, is also available in blue for other models. The sapphire crystal exhibition caseback is a first for the Seamaster 300M. Onwards to number 2, the bracelet and clasp. The Omega Seamaster 300M stainless steel bracelet appears to be a unique feature that people either love or despise. Nobody ends up in the middle. The brushed and polished finishes on the bracelet are authentic to the Seamaster 300M. It's not a common bracelet design. The watch's rubber band is actually extremely comfy. When it comes to the clasp, Omega has even created a fantastic tang buckle that secures the watch to the wrist and prevents it from coming loose. The strap is double-ridged and vulcanized, has a long length, and strikes the perfect mix between soft comfort and reliable durability. The case is securely fastened with the strap. Although both clasps have a glide lock extension, Omega's push extension is easier and faster to deploy. To adjust the watch, simply press down on the clasp and slide out whatever length is required. The Omega Seamaster 300M has a straightforward and secure process. Coming in at number 3, a unique hour and minute hand design for an exceptional dive watch. What really makes the Omega Seamaster 300M stand out is the hour markers and hands. It's refreshing to see a dive watch that bears no resemblance to its main competitor, the Rolex Submariner. We frequently see brands incorporating at least some of the Submariner DNA into their dive watches. Omega has taken a sharp turn in the opposite direction. The Omega Seamaster 300M hour markers are oversized dots and rectangles with a double rectangle at noon. Although the outlines are similar to those seen on a Submariner, the differences appear to be night and day. The Seamaster 300M is one of the quickest watches to tell time with due to the oversized hour markers. Knowing where to find the hour markers is always simple and quick, and brings us now to the hands. Let's light it up with number 4, the Lumen Effect. It's an abbreviation for luminous, which essentially means glow-in-the-dark watches. The watch includes a revolving ceramic bezel with a luminous dot at 12 o'clock. The helium escape valve crown at 10 o'clock has been given a conical shape, and the mechanism has been patented due to its amazing new technique. This watch will remain water resistant even if the helium escape valve is mistakenly opened underwater. How cool is that? The Omega Seamaster 300M Lume is everything a high-end Swiss dive watch should be. The hour markers and hands are illuminated in brilliant blue and green. After handling this watch overnight, it's especially impressive since the luminescence lasts in a low light setting. Even after 10 hours it had been exposed to light, the lume doesn't fade after it's been removed. You can be confident that your Omega Seamaster 300M luminescence will outlast all of your deep dives. Moving on to number 5, the Dial Special. The highly regarded wave dial has indeed been brought back into production with the latest incarnation of the Seamaster, but with a twist. The dial is now made of a glossy ceramic that complements the laser-etched wave pattern very well. The gleaming appearance of the 300M ceramic wave dial combined with the raised indices give the impression of almost calm water. The way the dial plays in the light and how the indices reflect off the dial is almost impossible to photograph. This combination provides the Seamaster 300M diver with excellent legibility in both normal and low light conditions. My advice is to visit an authorized dealer such as Moya Fine Jewelers to see for yourself what draws so many people to the Omega Seamaster 300M. Okay, so number 6, Tool Watch. A tool watch prioritizes function over beauty. It's a watch you can count on to last and will always show you the correct time. In a nutshell, a tool watch is one that the wearer feels completely comfortable wearing in any situation. The Omega Seamaster 300M is the ideal tool watch because it's designed to withstand the harshest environments while remaining dependable. And this isn't just my opinion, it's been proven. The Omega Seamaster 300M movement is tested to ensure accuracy at extremes to achieve master chronometer status. Now that we've established that the movement is reliable, let's look at the case and bracelet. The Seamaster 300M, as the name implies, has a water resistance rating of up to 300 meters, which is deeper than most of us will ever go underwater. This means that for a certain percentage of us, the Omega 300M will never let us down. The case design and manufacturing is also very sturdy. The scratch-resistant sapphire crystal on both the front and the back, as well as the secure stainless steel case and bracelet, are extremely hard materials. Whether on land, air, or sea, this Omega Seamaster 300M will outperform you. Plunging under with number 7, the white and blue dial. The white dial with black ceramic bezel is one of the most popular variations of the new Seamaster 300M. The Omega Seamaster 300M blue dial adds a colorful splash to the collection. The blue dial complements the traditional black dial perfectly. Having said that, it is a truly appealing combination that is worth considering. The Omega Speedmaster 300M white dial is most likely the most difficult reference to locate in the collection, but it is easily obtained if you do your due diligence. Taking the final plunge at number 8, the helium escape valve. One of the 300M's most crucial details has always been its helium escape valve, which is operated in a diving bell. The valve has been given a conical shape for new models, and Omega has patented an inventive method that ensures the watch remains water resistant to 50 meters even if the valve is mistakenly opened underwater. A common misunderstanding concerning helium escape valves is that they boost a watch's water resistance. The reality is that the valve has little to do with underwater pressure resistance, which may be partly owing to the fact that such valves are seen in dive watches with high depth ratings. So, with the exception of a few commercial saturation dives, recreational divers have no need for the helium escape valve, which is more of a reassurance and a credit to the watch's creativity than its practicality. So this wraps up the review of the Omega Seamaster 300M. Thank you for taking time to watch this video, it's always appreciated. These videos take a long time to make and are really a labor of love. If you enjoy this type of content and have any feedback about this watch, let me know in the comments below. I'm also open to cover any watches that you think deserve their own video. And remember, time is your greatest asset.